Let's see this real quick. I remember seeing this ages ago. This was posted 3 years ago, but basically this is a video. It is a guy by the name of Josh Sawyer and another guy, Jorge Salgado. Do any of you guys know who those people are? And they sat down with IGN and they just sat on a couch basically and watched a screen while a little video played. And this video absolutely broke their brains. And the subsequent clip of their reactions to it went viral. What I'm talking about is the developers of Fallout New Vegas reacting to the 10-minute speed run of the game. So the game director, Josh Sawyer, and area designer, Jorge Salgado, they reacted to this speed run and were blown away. Which, I mean, imagine you spend like a lot of time working on something. In this case, I was going to say years and years working, but New Vegas was 18 months, so not that long. But you build this whole thing and you're like, yeah, and this is a really massive game. It can take you dozens and dozens and dozens of hours to beat. You know, if you're doing all the side stuff, maybe even longer than that. It's a massive game. And then you see that somebody's able to beat it in 10 minutes. And this is their reaction to seeing how it works. Okay. It's pretty amazing. If you've played New Vegas, you're about to have your mind blown as well, because it's pretty crazy.
He got the marker and then fast traveled to the marker instantly.
Oh, it's not your day.
I forgot that I worked on this game.
Yeah, for some people it was like 18 months. Imagine a project you worked on for 18 months. I worked as a janitor for more than 18 months, and sometimes I just put that out of my brain. But to imagine like all those months I spent scrubbing floors and toilets and stuff, that was about the time it took them to put together Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas. That's crazy.
Wow. Look at that. I knew we had some bugs, but man, look at that.
Yep. Bugsidian.
Bugsidian. And then they're going to watch it from beginning to end. Those are just some highlights. Devs react to speedruns.
Hello, this is Josh Sawyer, the studio design director from Obsidian Entertainment. I was the director and lead designer on Fallout New Vegas.
And hello, my name is Jorge Salgado. I am currently a lead area designer in an announced project at Obsidian Entertainment. I started with the company precisely with this title as an area designer.
I did it too, man. There's no shame. Oh yeah, there's no shame in any of it. I mean, I think everybody should work as a janitor in fast food and in retail. If I've worked in all three, and I think everybody, it should be like mandated by the government that everybody works in those fields, because you will start to treat everybody way nicer. When you've worked those jobs, you start to understand the crap that they put up with. Like there is so much nonsense you'd put up with in retail, from customers, from bosses, all that in, you know, any sort of janitorial or custodial work. You're getting your hands literally dirty cleaning up after people. It's very humbling, but also makes you really appreciate the people that keep society functioning by doing the dirty jobs and stuff. And fast food, it also is just good because for you, it might be just a quick stop at the drive-thru, but behind the door, behind the walls, there are people that are sweating their butts off, woke up early, that are miserable working this job just to get a paycheck to support their families and stuff, or put themselves through college or whatever else. So everybody could use an experience to that just to have a little bit more empathy. That's my official stance. That's my stance.
Wait a minute, that's Italian.
Yeah, I was about to say I haven't heard this VO before. Is that the secret to the speed run?
Yeah, a lot of
the
games,
Italian version is just a little bit faster.
Yeah, a lot of
They
games
move
will
like
do
a
that.
Ferrari, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I've seen a lot of games
That is
also speed run
interesting.
with like Japanese instead.
Maybe they do it because then the voices are the length of the VO must be shorter.
I don't know.
Either that or Cheryl, who
Is
happens to
Italian.
be the star here, is Italian.
Oh, dude, I forgot how derpy.
Whoa.
I didn't
some
know
of
you
the
could click through the
NPCs
menu
look like.
that fast.
Some of those NPC
You know, it's the first time
faces,
that I
man.
actually see a speed run of New Vegas.
Oh, really? They're
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, the fact that the game is still fairly buggy,
Mm-hmm.
I think makes it. What in the world? What was that?
Yeah, how did he do that?
So I think what he just did was he did all the skills super quick, and then he quick saved and quick loaded
What in
to
the
skip the
world?
pop-ups.
Really buggy. I mean, the
What
fact that the
skills
game
did he
is
pick? Did he pick any specifically?
still fairly buggy,
Mm-hmm.
I think makes it. What in the world? What was that?
Yeah.
How did he do that? So he chose what was it like? He chose endurance. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it. It went so fast. And then there was like I don't know. I don't even know what's happening. Is everyone just going to be like, these devs don't even know their own game?
Yeah, what the hell?
It's funny when the
Like,
devs are
what
like,
was
what
that?
is happening?
What was that? It was like loading a bunch of stuff super fast.
Yeah, I think he's just quick loading or quick saving, quick loading to skip pop-ups and stuff.
This is great for my Italian practice, by the way.
Very good.
Wait a minute.
Molto bene. What?
What happened
They just
there?
clipped
How was
out the
he able to
wall.
leave so quick?
What?
That's another thing I remember hearing about, where in creation engine games, a lot of them you can get to corners, and if you have forward velocity and then you quick save and then you quick load back in, the engine isn't like, it hasn't precisely placed you properly when you save. So when you load back in, it can clip you out of the wall because it's trying to place you where you were headed to instead of where you actually were. And that can allow you to clip outside of buildings in ways that you shouldn't be able to do. And then it forces you to load to nearby areas and stuff. It's pretty insane.
So he got the marker and then fast traveled to the marker instantly.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it's not your day.
It's just faster to kill him and move on.
Yeah, I know fast travel. What?
What is it? What's this?
Okay.
What in the world?
What?
Wait, what's happening?
I'm assuming the grenade going off is somehow
Related to all of this?
Did the grenade blow up and then launch him forward, and then he does the quick save, quick load thing to preserve velocity and move forward, warping all the way?
okay. You know, I've seen some of this, like the looping reload jumping thing, but this is next level.
Oh, wow.
Is this with like macros or something? Like, how is this even?
I mean, yeah, you're just absolutely just flying through the whole thing.
The trick I've been doing with a revolver is known as a reload dash. Reload dashing is a glitch where we exploit a reloading animation that is found on guns that reload one bullet at a time, like the 357 revolver or the cowboy repeater. For whatever reason, those animations force movement in whichever direction you're holding during the reload at the end of that animation. Using that to our advantage, we initiate a reload, interrupted by pulling up the Pip-Boy, then unequipping the revolver all while holding forward, which releases a massive amount of stored momentum after putting the Pip-Boy back down.
There are
Huh.
red rocks.
Okay, so I think what they're doing is glitching. Well, I don't know the exact mechanism, but what they're doing is trying to get the fast travel locations so that later on
Right,
they can instantly travel.
Yeah.
right.
Because I've seen that done with Hidden Valley and Black Mountain. I don't think I had
Uh,
seen it done with.
This
Red
is why,
Rock
like,
Canyon.
some games, when you learn to speedrun them, it makes the game almost more fun. Like, I think a lot of Soulsborne games, if you can learn how to speedrun bosses and stuff, it can make them more fun because you're like, wow, I'm so good at this. But some games like this, where you see, like, the speedrun is just F5, F6, F5, F6. Like, it's just quick loading, like, constantly, or doing this cool macro of pulling something up and then closing it down quickly, unequipping this item, and then re-equipping it. It's like, it's just a series of macros or moving your fingers in a very particular way. And it's a little less fun, I'm sure, especially when you're grinding for like a record or something and you just have to do this all day for
And this
hours.
is extreme.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I believe I
mean,
can fly.
it is a glitch of the game. My God, I knew we had some bugs, but man, look at that.
Yep. Obsidian. Wait, what? Going back to the main menu is part of the strat? What?
Hmm.
Oh
He's
my
just
God.
flying right.
You know
into
that
the
there's got to be a forum where it breaks down like every like half second of the strat here. Yeah, when you're sailing towards the monorail, exit to the main menu and reload, and that takes 5 seconds. Like what?
And that's shapes of.
Or is he not even loading, like quick loading or quick save, quick loading? Is it just that the game can't keep up, so it's going to a load screen? I don't even know, dude.
Time. Yeah, he's not even letting things reload on time. I'm seeing them pop up.
Farewell, Pearl.
Yep.
So she's necessary to just talk to, like one of the first people.
Yeah, see, that's the main thing I'd seen a lot of people do is during the looping reload, there's some like jump during the looping reload that will just launch you.
Oh, yeah, look at that. And then there's also save and prevent you from taking falling damage.
Yeah, and then he flips outside. And then he can open the door from the other side.
Oh my god, he got into New Vegas.
It's just that easy, folks. Yeah. I've seen people get to New Vegas about this fast, but not with all the quick travel stuff that they already unlocked.
Yeah, that's barely a few minutes in.
Yeah, we're at 4 minutes, folks.
We're
at 4 minutes and we're on the floor of the Ultralux.
Remember when we were worried about people heading to New Vegas too quickly, straight up from Good Springs?
I mean, but we always I always intended that people would, not that they would glitch there, but that they, you know, like crafty people.
What was that?
Crafty people could fight their way past the cazadores, or they could somehow sneak by the Death Claws. You know, so it was always intended. Like the story is constructed so that it still makes sense because you're really just trying to find Benny. So if you get here right away, it doesn't make the story broken or anything like that.
But
yeah, 4 minutes was not really the...
No, not the goal. And remember when we actually even put like signs outside Good Springs saying it's like, hey, it's dangerous that way. You know?
Yeah, which then, you know, RPG players...
Exactly.
Caravan Shotgun does it.
Oh, wow.
RPG players are like, yeah, I play RPGs. I know what it means when it says it's dangerous. It means for everyone except for me.
Exactly. So Benny's done, and he's got the chip.
Man. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Got the chip. Got Yes Man. Now it's time to. So now they're gonna get outside and fast travel to all the places they already went. So they're gonna go to the Boomers. They're gonna go to Red Rock. They're gonna go to.
Well, you have to talk to.
You have to, yeah. You have to talk to them.
So to all of them.
So the fact that they got all the fast travels means they can just. Okay, bye.
Oh, and that's why he went to the Ultralux first. Right, to know the faction.
Wait, what does going to the Ultralux first do?
It's weird hearing people in New Vegas yell, "Attention!" It's a little jarring.
Well, you have to talk to all of the factions. At least you.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, even with Yes Man, you have to do that.
Right. Yes, man. My favorite part of the game to script.
He's gonna clip in
out of
there.
all the crazy things we did there, that was.
Just because he zips around all over the place.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how to make this guy all come back somewhere whenever you decide to randomly kill it.
Yep.
6 minutes in and he's already at Mr. House.
Wow. Look at that.
Not so tough, are you?
Yeah,
one pellet from a caravan shotgun. Well, see ya, folks.
And that hole on the ground.
And then just because he's doing all this,
so
he's
10
leveling
minutes.
up so fast.
So in 3.5 minutes, this will be done.
Insane.
Let's see it. All right, let's see what you got, Sharo.
Hey, these sound really good in Italian.
Yeah.
You have to be so on your game every moment. There's something happening. When you expect it with a 10-minute speedrun.
It's Italian VO with English text.
Hey everyone, it's Ronnie, the video editor. We had a slight video freeze here, but Josh and Jorge's conversation continued, so I'm just going to let them finish their snippet out right here, and then resync the footage and play until the end. So it's going to look a little weird, but don't worry, I'll handle the fallout. Get it? Fallout. Okay, bye.
I think one of the things that surprised me when we were first working on this is that a lot of the signage in the game, like in the vaults and stuff like that, those are all localized textures. So we wound up having to actually make texture variants for each of the languages that it looked in, which I'd never actually worked on a game that did that. Normally, if it wasn't actually a string, it didn't get localized. So
I don't know. I was just like, imagine like a whole quest line in Fallout New Vegas or a Fallout game where like you get to go and it's a whole quest line around revitalizing a theater. and then you get it up and running, and then all of the people that are in your little group or your companions get to sit in the theater and watch a pre-war film or something once you get the projector running again. Like, there's so many little moments and story beats that I could see happening in the Fallout show, but I think of them in like the games. I'm like, yeah, I don't think we'll ever see that. We'll get to talk to a super mutant for the 15,000th time. That's what we'll get to do.
The artist did a really great job. I mean, you know, especially considering we only had 18 months on this game, the artists, what they were able to do to turn things around was just amazing.
Yeah, I completely agree.
All right, zipping along with the old revolver.
That's the glitch, right? Where you can just.
Well, that's the main one, to just
forward.
rocket yourself all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Hidden Valley.
Yeah, totally. Look at that.
Time to.
You
Sorry, it
just
didn't work out.
Yep, you just getting pissed off. That's it. That's all you need to do.
Just interact with them once.
Yeah, and that was an intentional thing. I remember John Gonzalez and I talked about this. John Gonzalez was the narrative lead on the project. And with Yes Man, you really just have to make contact. Like, basically, if you talk to him at all or you like go and fight him at all, you can just go back to Yes Man and be like, yeah, it didn't work out.
Exactly.
Sorry, man. Which, I mean, and we know that most players won't do that, but, you know, we like the fact that you can do it that way if you want.
Yeah, it also seemed to make sense to not have to acquire also other interaction with them, right? Because Yes Man was our fall through, right?
Exactly,
Like, if you
yeah.
decided to anger everybody in the world, he'll still make it work.
Yeah, and John did a really great job of making him react to that, where he's kind of like, well, that doesn't really seem like a good idea, but I support you.
Such a great character.
7.5 minutes.
Ciao.
And he's putting the platinum
Oh,
chip in. This is
Who's the
ridiculous.
Italian Dave Foley, I wonder,
Right?
doing the voice of Yes Man? Are you telling me that in less than 3 minutes, we're going to be done with this game?
Look at all that work we did.
Look at all the work.
This is great.
Not-
I'm super impressed, I have to say.
Yeah. What?
Wait an hour.
What?
Oh, maybe that's faster than actually waiting for all that time?
For what? I guess I don't know what's happening.
Like if you have to wait X amount of hours for X to happen, you know, I think this is even faster than just letting the time pass.
So this is before the Battle of...
I think it's specifically because the load screen doesn't count towards your total time, but any time spent in game does. So if you just like took this meter all the way up and waited the full amount of time, it would count all the time it's ticking down. Whereas the load screen, when you just do it in hour increments, don't count.
Hoover Dam.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So I'm trying to figure out why, but what is the waiting for?
We had some safeguard or something. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, right. He needed some time to upgrade the security or whatever.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. I forgot that I worked on this game.
One more thing.
Yep.
Oh, this brings so many memories. I haven't seen it in so long. Great.
Power the substation, baby.
And the NCR guy's like, wait, where are you? What?
I love the propping too. This brings a
Yep.
lot of memories. Just looking at all the props and how haphazard it looked. It
The,
was very
the land of kit bashing, because we
Yeah.
had so little time to make new assets. We really had to use
Mhm.
a lot of the stuff Bethesda made for Fallout 3, and thankfully there was a lot of it.
Yeah, 100%. They did a great job with their assets. We put them all together and mesh them around.
Yep.
Good.
All right, here we go. It's the dam.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. 923. What? I gotta know the strat. I gotta know
Yeah,
the
totally.
launching strat. Oh, okay. So it is like he's rocket jumping. He's basically grenade jumping. So they shoot the grenade and then do the reload right before the impact, and it propels them, like a million miles basically.
Oh, wow. Wait, he's at the camp.
Here we go. Hey, Leggett, what's up with your sword?
Memories
dude?
of this camp.
Speech 100.
Yep, done.
Well,
Wow.
Dude.
It's just that easy.
Yep. That's so awesome.
When does it officially end? Hey guys, what's up?
It's pretty freaking
Oh man, I
hilarious.
remember the scripting on this one too. That was a good time making this area.
Yeah, New Vegas is one of those games where the 100 speech is quite useful. It's a game that actually really lets you use that to your advantage. It's like there's some games where maybe it gets you better prices on stuff, or you might have a couple interactions with people that are easier. But New Vegas is a game where, like, if you want to play through just as a smooth talker and that's your whole meta, you can absolutely do it. Yeah. And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was changed forever.
That is really, really impressive.
To dream the impossible dream. 1021.
That's crazy.
The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions.
That's pretty wild. Yeah, like I said, I think the earliest speedrun that I saw within the first few months, I think I saw someone at like 19, and that was pretty nuts. But sub 11,
Yeah, that's incredible.
I've never seen an 1121, and I never will.
The fires died, New Vegas remained.
I love the art of these ones.
Yeah,
Very
that's
good.
great.
Yeah. That's
Incredible.
That's good
Well
job,
done.
Cheryl. Good job. Really, really impressed.
It's outrageous.
Awesome. Will anyone top it? Who can say?
Do we know what the world record is now? Is it still 10:21? 10 minutes, 7 seconds. Load remove time. Oh, so it's even better. Real time attack. Okay. So with the same timing as the last one we saw, the world record now is 8 minutes, 18 seconds. Oh, and they have it for different endings. So Yes Man, the house ending is 8 minutes, 26. Legion is 10:37. NCR is 10:41. Glitchless. What's glitchless like? Glitchless is 22 minutes. Wow. Max quests, 2 hours. Vanilla glitchless. Only one person's tried it for 4 hours. Do they still do, so I'm assuming they don't do the like gun reload thing if they're doing glitchless. They just run. If you really love a game, speedrunning's a great way to get to know the ins and outs of it. I'll tell you what. Some cases it can suck the fun right out, but that's only if you get like really competitive with it, if you're chasing world records or something. If you just want to learn the strategies to get to know the game, you'll learn so many cool little routes, so many cool little details that they put in the game. Like, it's pretty cool. He took my thing.